Hi everyone, how's everyone doing here today? Today I wanted to talk about freedom of religion, mostly in relation to something we've been hearing a lot on the news, given the rise of something called Christian nationalism, which from what I'm reading and seeing is a far cry from Christianity itself, which is more based on the life and teachings of Jesus of Nazareth. Christian nationalism seems to stem a little different from the teachings of Jesus. In short, a belief that the American nation is defined by Christianity and that the government should take steps to keep it that way. In short, a Christian nation, which sounds pretty good on the surface, except for when you start to look at some of the people involved with it, some of their members. To me, it feels more like religion with a political edge to it, which is definitely not good. Considering I'm one of those that believe in we should definitely have a separation between the church and the state. Now, let's look at one of its most prominent members, which we are getting a little sick and tired of hearing of. That would be Marjorie Taylor Greene, who proudly claims she's a Christian national because, you know, she really believes in the teachings of the Bible and stuff. Well, given she's a liar, she's a racist, she's a homophobe, and she's said some pretty nasty things, ranging from, harassing survivors from the Parkland shooting, how she feels about immigrants and stuff. Claims to be pro-life, yet doesn't seem to care when you put children in cages, as long as they're migrant children, and was definitely a supporter of January 6th. In short, I think she'd be all too happy to embrace fascism or, authoritarianism, whichever, as long as it keeps her party and her sick and twisted ways in charge, not to mention her anti-Semitic remarks. I mean, I could go on, but I think you kind of get the idea here, and that the big problem I have with Christian nationalism is it doesn't seem to follow any real religious teachings from what I'm seeing. Supposedly they're about the Bible and Jesus of Nazareth. Given Greene in a lot of her ways and some of the people that support her, I don't see a whole lot of Christianity there and stuff like that. And like I said, let's put that aside. Let's say it's just Christianity. They seem to want to impose their religious ways across the nation. And that's where it is just flat out wrong. Why? Because we have something in this country called freedom of religion. In other words, you can pretty much pray or preach any religion you want, pray to any God that you want, or not pray at all, not have any faith. You know, that is your right to choose. And that's why I also believe there should be a separation between church and state. Look at the other twisted sister. That would be Lauren Boebert, who feels that church and state should be working hand in hand. Which religion would that be? Would that be Christianity? I was born and raised Catholic. What about the Jews? What about Islam? There's a lot of other religions out there besides those. I could keep going, but you get the idea. Which one of those religions should be the deciding factor? Oh, Christian nationalism. I get it. Which also, by the way, is predominantly white. They seem to be okay with voter suppression, considering a lot of them are election deniers, and also the fact that, hey, who are they suppressing? Minorities, of course. They're all for book banning. They seem to be anti-LGBTQ and trans, and they're against interracial marriage, and they're also hostile towards immigrants. But by all means, show me these divine Christian ways that I should be following. Also, some of these Christian nationalists were with the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. That's when a woman was killed, I guess in the name of God, right? Say nothing about some of them were also present on January 6th. So, yeah, I can see just how Christian this national movement is. Lauren Boebert, about the Constitution, a document you know little or nothing about, probably never even read it, because if you had, you would know that Congress shall make no law representing an establishment of religion, because there are different religions out there, and there should not be one particular religion governing all. Because what about the other religions? Are they supposedly not supposed to be treated fairly as well? Is their faith any less of value? Regardless of my faith, I'm not going to go around telling people who they should pray to and how. I'm okay with discussing religion with different people. With that, you can share ideas. Jesus was about charity. He was about love for all walks of life, for all kinds of people. I can't imagine him looking at migrants and treating them differently, or minorities, or even people within the LGBTQ community, okay? Obviously, I've never met the guy, so I can't be absolutely sure, but from what I've read on the teachings and stuff, he was about spreading love to all people, to all walks of life. Oh, and Jesus was also Jewish. I guess you didn't know that one either, Marjorie, but not that you even care. Or if you do, you just don't care, okay? Because again, all it's about is your sick and twisted policies, getting people to follow your religious ways, in the political system, okay? You're not a Christian, you're not even a person of faith. You're a godless, soulless human being. The same with you, Bobert, okay? We have freedom of religion in this country, and if you can't accept that, you got to ask yourself, what do you accept? Okay, fascism, authoritarianism, those ways, being cruel to migrants and stuff like that. I don't subscribe to that. Neither do most Americans. So, Green, Bobert, you two can take your white Christian nationalism and you know where you can stick it. That's basically what it is, white Christian nationalism. In short, they just want a country that's all white and all straight. I say no. I say we do have a choice, and we should respect our freedoms. A lot of you people out there, some of you are screaming for freedom during the COVID, but now, these Christian nationalisms, they want to push their ways on everyone else. It's more like freedom for me, but not for thee, or, some more freer than others. I don't accept it, and neither should you. We're America. We're a country of diversity, of different races and different religions, and that's what gives us our strength. Not Christian nationalism, but freedom of religion, and freedom among other things as well. Okay? We should always respect a person's right to choose what faith they are, or even no faith at all, as difficult as that may be. Yes, I can sit down with an atheist and have a conversation about religion. I may not agree with his ways, but I'm not going to automatically hate the person just because he either doesn't believe at all, or if he did, but doesn't believe in the same teachings that I believe in. So, anyway, hope you understand. Thank you for watching.